Now, what's happening with the senior center? When is that going to open?
Well, shortly. I can't.
What's going on there? Why is it?
Nothing unusual.
Why do things grind slowly?
Oh,
why don't they just like open?
Now, do you have your kitchen redone?
Yes, I did actually.
And how'd that go?
Well, actually, you're right. How did that go? Well, they said it would take this amount of time, but it took that amount of time.
That's the way it is with contractors.
Okay, all right. So where is the senior center now?
Well, first of all, it's on budget. I mean, and there's no question of budget.
No, where are the seniors meeting now?
Oh, where are they? Okay, they shortly is. By the way, just for I'm hearing what, the end of June or July sometime.
Okay.
I don't know. It's soon. It's soon.
I ask you this because you were one of the prime movers.
Absolutely,
for the senior center.
absolutely, and I still feel good about that. Although people question it, people just forget the case that we went through and the decisions we made through. It's a good decision. It's a good building. It's going to benefit Belmont. It's going to benefit all of Belmont, not just the seniors. And I think we'll be very happy with that as time goes on. But to answer your question, where is the senior center right now? Mm-hmm. It's just over there to my right shoulder there, just on behind the high school. We at this moment are in the Belmont High School, as you know, but the viewers may not know.
Right.
And the senior center is up there behind it. It's really not a senior center. See, the idea of a senior center is that you co-locate different services and activities that seniors need or engage in, and you get a lot of synergy out of that. And that's a real phenomenon. So if somebody comes to do the exercise class, well, they say, oh yeah, I can get my blood pressure checked, and and so forth, and they start doing a lot more things, and there's a critical mass, and the whole thing builds. But if right now we're back to where we were before we had a senior center, which is you go to the library for this, and you go to the gym for that, and you go to the hospital for that, and you don't have that social and the sort of efficiency thing that builds.
Well, the senior center is really a incredible building, new public building in Belmont. So I assume it will be used for a lot more than senior activities.
It's seniors is job one, but I think seniors, the senior center is typically an 8 to 4 kind of thing.
Right.
So there's plenty of evening activity there and weekend activity there, and absolutely the intention is always to make 100% use of the building. And again, it's worth reminding people that this is much smaller in terms of a construction cost than anything else we're doing in the community. This was a $6 million building, $1 million which was raised by private donations, so it's really a $5 million building for the town. Other projects that we're doing are sort of 10, 12, 20, 40, 50 and up.
And this was imagined during the glory days when everybody had a lot of money.
Well, nobody.
No, but I mean, it was.
No,
now, you can't imagine people thinking of
the fight for the senior center, the concept of the senior center has gone through half a dozen. Let me say, it really began 30 years ago. So this process, as in the process for any major town building, takes decades to get it off the ground and to get everybody to agree it's finally time. Fire stations. Our fire stations, we have new fire stations. The last ones were over 100 years old, and it takes time to get people on page. So it's not. There was never a function of, oh, we had a lot of money, so let's do it. Nobody ever felt that way. While I was selectman, that we had a lot of money, we can just do things. It was always a struggle to do anything, and that's what the senior center was, and it rose to the top of the list because it is a necessary thing for the community.